What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got something pretty cool for you guys out there, especially for you DMR boys and even you real steel guys out there. So again, I still cannot pronounce that brand, so I'm just going to go ahead and call it that brand, as I'm sure some of you guys have heard. Now, some of you guys have tried to correct me on how to actually pronounce this. Dude, it ain't gonna happen, man. Like, if you guys have ever tried to learn a new language, enunciation is probably one of the hardest things. You know, you can hear it, your brain will process it, but you still cannot pronounce it, not initially at first. So yeah, it's just one of those things that I cannot bring myself to do it, because every time I try and pronounce that brand, it just sounds like I'm swearing at you guys. Now, obviously, yes, okay, I can bleep it out, but what's the point of that? Because then at the end of the day, you guys aren't going to hear the brand. So you know what, I'm just going to leave it up to you guys' imagination for now, until I can actually figure out how to pronounce that. And hopefully, from the rumors that we're hearing, that these guys are going to be visiting the store in sometime next year. I nearly said the month, but I can't remember now. So sometime next year they will be visiting, and I will actually ask them directly how the hell one pronounces this name without sounding like I'm insulting every other person that's watching this video. So for now, let it go. So before I dive into this one, as you guys will remember from the previous video where I spoke about these guys' optics, so you do get two different levels of their optics. You get the Titan series, which is of course your real steel, or real steel compatible, not quite real steel, but real steel compatible. And then of course you get the slightly downgraded version, which is obviously just airsoft. So obviously you put one of those onto a real steel firearm, you might get one or two shots off before the thing just up and dies, so don't do it. This one, however, you do not get two different types. This one is a straight up real steel compatible, top quality, epic LPVO. Now, with the rise of sort of DMRs, or the rise of long distance shooters nowadays, and even guys that are just using normal ARs, but you know, they sort of want that little bit of extra magnification and that sort of thing, and kind of want to drop the whole red dot sort of thing, by all means, this is the way you want to go. Now, in the past, we personally, obviously there are different options out there, but us personally, we could only ever carry two. I don't know the exact brand of the previous one still to this day, but you guys are guaranteed, you guys have seen it. It is the more sort of fancy LPVO of this thing. It comes with one of those sort of, I want to say almost like a Hydra mount, but it's you guys know exactly the optic I'm talking about. But nevertheless, so we had that, and then of course you had the Novrich version. Now the Novrich version was obviously the more favored version, naturally, because let's be honest, it was actually a better optic in my opinion. However, this thing kicks both of their asses for obvious reasons, given the fact that this one is real steel compatible and them other two, yeah, no. So basically, the other two optics are you guys, and this is the one that she tells you not to worry about. So let's get into it. So of course this one is slightly smaller, or at least physically smaller than the others. It's a whole lot lighter. It is also nitrogen purged, which means that you got epic anti-fog sort of systems going on here, so you're never going to fog up in this optic. It is waterproof. It is also illuminated, so you do have your red and green illumination on the side here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it in the camera, so just bear with the little vibration there for a second. Let's see if I can actually get this right. I have my doubts. Okay, there we go. So you guys can actually see that there is the sort of green crosshair there, at least. What you guys cannot see on the camera, because yeah, you'll really only see it if you actually look through the optic, is the fact that this thing is mil dotted. So you do have 2, 4, and 6, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So epic little optic right here. And obviously, again, it is real steel compatible and airsoft compatible. So for your airsoft use, it's going to do the job. Obviously, the sort of even, to be quite honest with you, the 4 and above on the mil dots is probably not going to be used in airsoft, because I mean, let's be honest, no one is shooting at that range. But you can still have that sort of factor, or that feature as such, if you guys are into that sort of thing. Of course, you know, airsoft is majority LARPing, and we all just want to replicate the real thing, so of course it is there. But of course, if you are going to be using this on a real steel firearm, they are there for your use, so it's all sorted. Now basically, the nice thing about this optic is, like I said, it is real steel compatible, so therefore on your airsoft gun you've got nothing to worry about. I would still suggest a screen protector on the front of it, but other than that, this thing is incredible. It is shock proof, and like I said, nitrogen purged, which means it's waterproof, and of course fog proof. In the box, okay, it is a little bit pricey, but for obvious reasons, definitely go and check it out. But in the box, you're going to be getting your Picatinny mounts, so it's not just a standalone scope. It's not like you have to buy that thing extra. So it's got everything you need to get you started. Of course, hard mounted with your quick adjust, so 1:6 by magnification. This thing is incredible, and of course included with your scope caps. Definitely an optic worth looking at. So basically, if you're looking at DMR, or even looking for something to fit onto your hunting rifle, or just something to go and plink on the range with, you know, or just something to live out your wildest fantasies, let's put it that way, this is definitely the optic you guys are going to want to go for. This thing is incredible, and much like that brand of optic, we are still pulling strings to actually get them onto real firearms and get them out into a range, and actually hopefully do a video for you guys in the coming weeks or months where we actually prove to you that these things are tough and sturdy and will take the beating that you guys hand out to them. So definitely worth something. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Definitely worth the look. So let's put it that way. Sorry, my English is failing once again. But yeah, definitely worth looking at. And of course, if you guys hit that little code right there, you're going to be getting yourself 5% off one of these vicious little optics. And I guarantee nobody's going to regret it, because these things are fantastic. So definitely go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are using them already, so if any of you guys are out there and watching this video right now that are using these, please drop it down in the comments below what you guys think about it, because I'd really love to hear from you guys. It's one of those things, it's one of those new optics, and for some odd reason we're just not getting all that much feedback on it. So please, if you guys are using them, please let us know down in the comments below what you think about it and how you enjoy these optics. So that being said, guys, a nice little short and sweet video for you guys today, but don't worry, next week I've got something super special for you. It's another new little product that we've decided to carry, so keep your eyes on that one. And this one's going to be going out to you guys that are working in the security industry, and basically someone who's looking for something a little bit more functional on the day-to-day. So yeah, stay tuned for that one for next week, for obviously a awesome little surprise for you guys. So guys, as per usual, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, keep us going. And as per usual, as always, comments, criticisms, all of the above is all welcome in the comments. We will get to them, so get on in there. And yeah, as always, I'm Section. Stay classy, and above all, call those hits. We'll see you guys in the next video.